toi, à la façon que tu... À toi. À toi, à la façon que tu as d'être belle, à la façon que tu as d'être à moi.
Premier Foods is a great British food company and one of Britain's largest food producers. Being in the food manufacturing centre and concentrated on the UK market, its main competitors there are Unilever and Associated British Foods. The company captures an overall share of 3.5% in the ambient grocery market, which puts it on 5th position after Mondelez, Nestle, Mars and Coca-Cola. As one of Britain's largest branded food producers, some of their most popular brands like Ambrosia, Batchelors and Bisto have a heritage of over 100 years. Last year, over 95% of British households bought at least one of their products. In 2013, their sales were £848 million, delivering a trading profit of £138 million. However, the revenue has been gradually falling for years, establishing a strong negative trend. In 2013, it fell by 54%. Another problem for the company are the large taxation figures and substantial debts, amounting to £830 million. However, in the last 2 years, the company has managed to reduce the input of net debt almost twice, which shows it has potential for recovery and successful future. In 2013, new 780 million shares were issued in order to raise equity and cover debt. Premier Foods shares have been going down since the crisis struck in 2011. The earnings per share were negative in 2013, and dividends have not been paid to shareholders for over 12 years. Premier Foods is a company that puts a great effort in caring for the employers, customers and society as a whole. They are addressing a wide range of issues including buying responsibility, sustainable manufacturing, diet and health, community involvement as well as governance and reporting. As food waste is a big problem for all businesses in the food sector, they have addressed it very effectively and with impressive results, achieving zero waste to landfill, which applies when less than 1% of waste goes to landfill. Buying from local producers is another goal they maintain very successfully, spending 82 of their 1.2 billion annual procurement budget with UK producers and suppliers. Overall, considering the state of the company, its diminishing returns and larger debts, it certainly is not a safe investment, with little prospects of receiving dividends. However, the company still holds a stable share of UK's food market, which could potentially make it a good competitor.
Associated British Foods, company that produces sugar, tea, baked goods and clothes. The company first started in Toronto as a small bakery shop. In 1924, Garfield Weston took over the bakery business from his father and opened new branches in Scotland, England and Wales. In 1935, he owned 18 bakeries and 4 factories. From here, the company starts to expand into Europe, Asia, Australia, Africa and North America. The company divides its 21 subsidiary companies into 5 main groups: grocery, sugar, agriculture, ingredients, and retail. They are monitored by the central company. It uses the centralized approach in controlling its subsidiary companies. This approach allows each company to develop its own profit-maximizing model and creates flexibility to adapt its operations to various cultures. Sadly, in 2014, the total revenue fell from £13,315 million to £12,943 million because of the decrease in global sugar price. However, the net profit increased from £585 million to £762 million thanks to the successful performance of Primark. Primark is a clothing retailer and included in the retail section. In order to balance the interests of many stakeholders, the board has established 3 committees: Nomination, Remuneration, and Audit Committee, in order to monitor and review decisions made by directors and to check whether financial reporting process follow all the reporting requirements. The company encourages ethical business as it tries to protect the environment, produce healthy foods, contribute to the local community, and be responsible for its workers. This year, the company invested in saving energy and water and in minimizing waste. Peat factories in China reduced the energy consumption by 38%. This result is achieved through investing in energy-efficient technology. The use of water is reduced by improved management of water supply. Also in 2014, the company invested over £6 million in order to purify effluent and wastewater. According to company's policy, the company tries to its best to promote good health to its customers. All products are labeled in order to give correct information to customers so that they can make informed decisions. Through its research and development programs, the company is introducing products that reduce cholesterol, replace chemicals, and respond to consumer desire for more gluten-free and natural products. Associated British Foods makes commitment to human rights as the company provides safe workplace and equal opportunities to its workers around the world. More than 29,000 workers have benefited from training and development programs intended to increase the ability of employees.
Did you know that Nestle is a Swiss multinational food and beverage company? It was founded by Henry Nestle in 1967 and now it is the largest food company in the world measured by revenues. The number of people employed amounts to 350,000 and it operates in almost every country in the world. Its most famous brands include Nestle, Lion, and KitKat. Now let's listen to what those brands have to say. Nestle sales amount to $92 billion and the company's trading operating profit constitutes $15 billion. Its organic growth reaches 5% annually. Main sources of financing are shareholders' equity, current and non-current assets. The company's debts and payables are relatively small. The debt ratio of Nestle is only 0.3, which indicates financial wellness and flexibility. Due to tough market conditions over the past couple of years, operating profit has been dropping from time to time. However, Nestlé's return on investment grows from year to year along with the investments themselves. This helps maintain constant growth. The number of registered shares amounts to more than 3 million, with a nominal value of 10 cents each, and the total number of shareholders exceeds 250,000 people. The stock price is currently $76.50, which is 4.4% up comparing to the previous year. The price beats the firm's competitors by 25%. When choosing a company to invest in, dividend per share is one of the most important ratios to look at. According to Nestlé's financials, its dividend per share has increased by almost 200% over the past 5 years, outperforming other companies in the sector by more than 5 times. This indicates that the company is financially healthy and its profits are expected to rise. In terms of corporate social responsibility, Nestlé focuses on consumer engagement, pays close attention to the quality of its products, encourages healthy lifestyle, promotes a sense of personal responsibility among its employees, strives for ecological sustainability and efficient use of natural resources. In my opinion, Nestle is definitely worth investing in.